just think she's a singer. I never would have made it without you. I would say James is as good a dancer as I see James singing. He's much better football than his dad. We have a great bond because we come from two different atmospheres. He comes from the state of Atlanta, and I come from the country, man, in Union County. Last year, for Sunday night, we got to make sure that they storm ran on everything. This is our world.
Let's hope they stick to playing football and leave the singing and dancing to other folks. But you know, I asked those guys, have they always been friends? And they said absolutely from the very first moment that CJ Spiller went to Clemson for his recruiting trip. Spiller told me there was absolutely no jealousy. He said just a mutual respect for each other's game. And he added one other thing. He said friendship will last a lot longer than football. Guys.
At least thank you. That answer was pretty rough. Those guys are going to be running behind offensive linemen for a new at their position. Four guys who didn't start regularly a year ago. They're not young pups. You got 3 fourth-year juniors and a third-year sophomore. Defensively, there are a lot of new faces, but a lot of talent by Clemson. Talent is not the problem with the Clemson Tigers. It's always about concentration and chemistry. Besides Davis, Aaron Kelly tested the water, decided to come back. Spiller seems like he didn't dance his way to the NFL after this season. And Colin Harper, he wants to be this year's Matt Ryan and improve his stock. So, potentially, a lot of individual agendas, but only one football. And Howie Brown told me he's concerned about that. Right now, he says he's not buying the hype. He's not making predictions. Will this Clemson team be different?
I don't know what will be different. You know, I mean, I know that the fan reaction, the media reaction, and the preseason hype is that it will be different. But 3 years ago, they're not second place, so I don't know if it will. If it is going to be, you know, the players have to feel a sense of urgency. Then that's what has to happen. And if they feel a sense of urgency, then they've got the skill to do it. If they don't, then we'll end up second again or further down the line.
Tommy throwing it right on the players, saying it's time to step up. As the Alabama fans chant overrated behind us here. They're playing not just for Clemson, they're playing for a beleaguered ACC tonight here. 8 straight BCS bowl losses. Having a top 5 finish since 2000. Looking for record against non-conference ranked opponents. 2-17 against the top 10. Now, I know that there's 6 coaches in the ACC out the conference in their first or second year. But everybody around here knows this is an SEC and ACC city. Colin Harper said it's time for the league to step up, make a statement. If the favorite in the ACC tonight is beaten by a team picked number 6 in the SEC, it's not a good statement. So, yeah, and NC State didn't step up. No, you're wrong. At all. They stepped back. They didn't step up. But I think Clemson has some pressure on them, not only to represent themselves and show that they are a top 10 team, but as Chris just talked about, this is a conference that I think a lot of people nationally look at and don't respect because of the results of these bowl games and in the non-conference. Big stage, it's an opportunity to show America that they have one of the big boys this year. I think this league right now is taking a step